tag team competition now about to be underway here for Monday Nightmares as Jimmy Wild and the Warden are first to make their way to the ring. This team has been absolutely dominant since forming here at Monday Nightmares. And Matt Trujillo once again finds himself in tag team competition against the Warden and Jimmy Wild, but this time with Trent Edwards by his side. The last time that Trujillo was in tag team competition against Wild and Warden, he had Sid Ellington on his team. And we, of course, know Sid Ellington will later this evening be facing Trevor Blackwell, the man who attacked him after said tag team match. In an unsanctioned fight, but before we get there, let's see if the Warden and Jimmy Wild can maintain their dominant streak. First, we have to make sure that Trujillo and Edwards know which side of the ring they're getting on. Ref Slim calls for the bell, and it looks like it's going to be Edwards starting it off with the Warden.
You're never going to get to touch my helmet! Never! It's mine, okay? The Wild
The Warden, as we know, as a singles competitor, is one of the toughest men that Monday Nightmares has ever seen. But in tag team competition with Jimmy Wild, it's been a lot more of the same for the Warden, maintaining the stranglehold that he has here on Monday Nightmares. Trent Edwards saying he wants to walk the plank on the Warden. Let's see if he can get the job done. Collar and elbow tie up center of the ring to start us off, but look at that power advantage of the Warden. Immediately dropping Trent Edwards.
It's easy. It's my work.
Goes for it once again, but Edwards wisely getting out of the way, trying to create some distance with the big man. Big right hands there from Trent Edwards. No fear in the eyes of the Pirate Prince. Off the ropes and goes up and over, but stays on his feet. That big kick sending the Warden into the corner, but Jimmy Wild tagged in now. Drop toe hold for Edwards.
Pirate, walk the plank. Let me hear y'all.
Edwards wants to walk the plank on Wild now. Irish whip into the corner. Big clothesline there from Edwards. Tags in Trujillo. Look at this. First time pairing here on Monday Nightmares for Trent Edwards and Matt Trujillo, but working as a well-oiled unit so far. Trujillo wants to get off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle there onto Wild. Trujillo going for the cover, hooks the outside leg, but just a 2 count. Tag is made. Trent Edwards back into this match. Guys have got in mind here. Edwards having to do a little bit of coaching there, get them in a position. Big double suplex there onto Jimmy Wild. Hooks the leg, does Edwards. And another 2 count.
Okay, come on, Jimmy. Step on him.
Edwards looking for something big here. Goes for the kick, but gets caught by Wild. Wild now waist control. Edwards fighting out. Edwards now with waist control of his own. It's Wild into the ropes, but right into the waiting arms of the Warden. Now the big man's back into the match. He's got a bone to pick with Trent Edwards now. Just driving that massive shoulder into the midsection of Edwards. Ref Slim, if I'm you, buddy, I want to get out of the way of this guy. Big shot there from the Warden. The Warden just going to work on Trent in the center of the ring.
Stay off the beer! Stay off the beer! No!
Ref Slim telling the Warden to stay off the beard, but Warden going right for it. Into the corner, and once again tagging Jimmy Wild back into this match. Jimmy Wild wants a little bit of revenge after Trent Edwards walked the plank earlier in this match. Great double team offense from Warden and Wild. Now Wild into the cover, hooking the outside leg, and another 2 count in this match. Already seen quite a lot of 2 counts just a few moments into the match. Trent Edwards now just firing back with these massive shots, but into the front face lock. Gets up, big vertical suplex there from Jimmy Wild. Warden once again tagged back in for his team. Great quick tags here from the team of Warden and Wild. As Trujillo still remains on the outside, having no choice but to watch his tag team partner suffer this onslaught. And look at Wild behind the referee's back with that deep chin lock, and Trujillo's making it worse and he doesn't even realize. Tag made once again. Keeping each other fresh are the Warden and Jimmy Wild. As Edwards just absolutely gasps after suffering all of this offense. Short arm clothesline, hooks the leg again, and another 2 counts. And Jimmy Wild, a man who is one of the most beloved members of the Monday Nightmare roster at one point, now one of the most hated right alongside the Warden after turning his back on these great fans here in Athens. Edwards is back up, shooting some elbows into the breadbasket. Big right hands there, but once again immediately getting cut down by the Jimmy Wild. And now you can see the Warden on the outside, jaw-jacking a little with Trent Edwards in the corner. Oh, but Edwards able to get that elbow up, laying in some shots to both men. Gets a hold of the legs. Let's see what Edwards got in mind here. Might be thinking slingshot, but gets just enough of it as Jimmy Wild inadvertently sent into the Warden. And you can hear Trujillo on the outside. He wants that tag bad. Trent Edwards trying to make his way back to his corner, dives in for it, and he's got the tag. Here comes Matt Trujillo. Trujillo dropping both men with some big strikes. Clotheslines aplenty from Trujillo. Follows it up with a swinging neck breaker there to Jimmy Wild. Trujillo's on fire.
Get your legs up in there.
Boot to the midsection. Fisherman suplex, hooks the leg. Tries to get the bridge, but can't get all the way up, and that might have been the difference maker. Edwards wants the tag. Now he's back into this match. Full Nelson hold, but before Edwards could get back in, the Warden just grabbing a hold of the legs, and that low blow to Matt Trujillo behind the referee's back. Ref Slim didn't see any of it. And now Wild and Edwards are the legal men as Edwards gets taken for a ride. Both legs are hooked. That's all she wrote, folks.
And your winners, the Juice Jimmy Wild and Wrestling
Another huge victory in tag team competition for Wild and Warden. You gotta wonder what's next for this dominant team. One more for good measure there from Warden.